Laptop whispering secrets. Last night, I learned something terrifying about my laptop, something that made me question if I'd ever been truly alone in my apartment. It started innocently enough, a faint whisper, my name, drifting from my speakers at 2 a.m. I thought it was a glitch, some late night ad autoplaying. But when I checked, every browser tab was closed. The whispers persisted, soft and urgent, calling me again and again, always just on the edge of my hearing. I tried to laugh it off, telling myself I was overtired, but I couldn't ignore the way the hairs on my arms stood up every time I heard my name. Determined to prove it was nothing, I unplugged everything from my laptop, the charger, headphones, even a USB mouse. The screen flickered and died, but the whispers didn't stop. In fact, they grew louder, clearer, as if freed from the barrier of the screen. My name echoed around the room, the voices overlapping, promising, the reveal will be worth the wait. I shivered, realizing the sound wasn't coming from the speakers at all anymore. It was everywhere, seeping from the walls, curling around my bed, leaking into my ears like a secret I wasn't meant to know. I tried to cover my ears, but the voices only grew bolder. We've been waiting for you, they sang in a chorus, their tones both eager and hollow. My skin prickled as the air grew colder, the darkness pressing in like a living thing. I scrambled to turn on the lights, but the bulb fizzled out, the whispers now a roar that vibrated in my skull. My vision swam, and for a moment, I saw them, faces, countless and shifting, pressed against the inside of my laptop screen, their mouths moving in perfect unison, eyes hungry for something only I could give. That's when I understood, the laptop wasn't haunted. It was a door, and the voices weren't trying to scare me, they were inviting me in. The reveal they promised was the last thing I'd ever see. As I reached for the power button in a desperate attempt to end it, the screen flickered back to life, showing my own face staring back at me, except my reflection was mouthing those same words, and I realized the whispering wasn't coming from the laptop at all. It was coming from me.